Good morning. Zoom this right on in. Let's see, what is today's date? 12/15/2025, and it's still in the identity again. On the body host controller, Geno 2. Oh, this is still Matt here at 719 Vine. We're going to go ahead and share a screen. Move this one around. Right there is great. Now let's go ahead. Share the entire screen of this one. Of course, with audio. There's a few things. There's 9 days, 16 hours, 3 minutes, 40 seconds before Christmas. Gary's birthday here, Christ. I know, don't ain't it weird, guys? He's back. He's back and done a lot last night. Just got a couple ads running. Getting a lot of views. And people keep being receptive or perceptive over them. 49 people have clicked and 16 so far. Instead of skip. And of those, 63 and $6.95 for less than $3. Why you guys pay millions for TV when you have Google and Google ads on YouTube? Now I have a $50 limit. Now Gary has a $50 limit since you want to really take over his voice. These cards today will be for Gary and all he did in the judgment and conviction and finding people guilty of treason. He did send a couple emails out, so let's go see them to a couple people of the conviction done the other day on the 11th of February, December. Blank, Looking Glass, find the February one and void it out as crime. This and this right here to the Office of Interior for the asset part of it. And it reads like this. I guess it was the 10th, my bad. Done on the 11th because they interfered with Geno or Geno 2 the United States military or elsewhere. The whole cause of this right here, plus all the rape and everything else and crimes going around. And this judgment here, where they was found guilty. And sentence right there, which is going to allow for a national death unless there's being problems. You are, once the American civilians notify you to turn yourself in to prison, the Federal Bureau of Prisons, if you are listed by name due to this one right here, and any of those title names or pronouns. Nope, Looking Glass wants to see the future. And as you could tell right here, the 11/16/24 collapse of America, well, removed your government names. One was to the CIA, notifying them. And then the overall email here is to, well, these guys. The Asset Management of United States, Office of Interior, and then BCC to the others. Good morning, America. For assets are coming in. With and without value. They are forfeited on any of the named defendants. Each defendant is categorized as an individual. There's millions of them, so only electronic service will be required and allowed of any person detained by a civilian. You may send those to judge at 16146dca.com. In regards to this apprehension part right here, any civilian doing it shall do this. Put their name to the prison and where at. Certify a copy of this to the judge. Sign as a court or U.S. Marshal. Strike that because you cannot be a U.S. Marshal at this time due to the charging docket and getting out around the treason. It's an ongoing docket or live docket, living, breathing, with many days. with a non-innocent charge of treason, a finding of guilt. These charges will be imposed until the time of defendant's death. As in regards to this order and sentencing, until executed by any allowed means of death by the Federal Bureau of Prisons. There are to be no contact, is to be private or without recording on video. And yes, audio is included with any video retards if you want to ask. This right here has been made available on whytheygotohell.com or 161460dca.com or this website here. Both redirect to this website. And if you click show all, you can hit Control F and hit judgment. I know you want up here, but hey, did you send Gracie up here? Judgment and conviction. Goddamn. 1 second. As you stare at the American heavenly flag, saying. No. Yeah. Okay, and back on whytheygotohell.com news coverage. Yeah, she tried to say that. God himself, for Christ, Gary Brown. Episode 19, Newcastle residents in the state of Indiana, county of Henry, and city of Newcastle. Or as the operation is known, Bad Flower, Rose City. F5 program. Yeah. But there's not much more to say today, other than let's do the cars today on the judgment. We're going to do a document. Make sure when you guys have a box, you put a hole in it. The corner, where it can then receive eyes. And air out. Try not to allow others to use your deck. No, Gary does have a Bible for him. He loves astrology. Christ. People that's wanting to introduce astrology, and they may be sentenced. But it's all right. United States believes in the rehabilitation of all defendants. Instead of the left behind air and God that they keep making Gary into. How you niggers like that board? You gotta make me feel some type of way. It's very taxing, ain't it, guys? Sure, guys don't have emotions. The first card is the sign on the documents. And it reads, it's a new day. It's the beginning of something new. Blossoming enlightenment, joy, warmth, and light. The sun on the blue sky. Make him blink at you. No, Gary did receive the man in the moon. The next card. 3 of Cups. It's a chair. The 3 of Cups for the document and charging affidavit. Celebrate all the love and successes in your life. Gatherings, ambient support, sharing, and celebrations. So the 2 cards is the 19 of Suns. Yes, there is. There is proof. And hip hip hooray, 3 Cups. For all those that play their part in this apprehension and cover, God definitely thanks you for your story. We will be carrying this over to the new place and spin. Shortly after Gary takes power and draws the flag, he turns the power over to appropriate president. So he can focus on the building of a planet, there spin, or bring one over for the new place of hell, jail. But until next time, this has been a Why Did They Go to Hell.com production and newscast. Until his mouse moves.
She needs to make sure she don't have pill bottles laying around for Kingdom to get a hold of. And
God, or
Brian
Gary,
told me that,
Gary Brown.
when Brian was staying over there,
Love you.